Hello, my classy people. How everybody doing? TGIF and the New York Mets are getting smoked by the San Diego Padres. Oh my God, 7-1. But anyway, as always, please turn your closed captions on as we go through the analysis of a race over there at New York on Sunday, the Knickerbocker. But before we do, remember, a good way to support us is through our tip sheets. We make them available for any track in North America, give you our top 3 picks or so. Pretty nice ROI, and you can email us at speedking24@yahoo.com. They are $20. Great way to support us. Well, on Sunday, the Grade 3 Knickerbocker is race number 8, a mile and an eighth for 150,000. 3-year-olds and up on the grass. Full field of 10, and I absolutely love the number 7 horse in here. I love Field Pass, and I love the value on Field Pass at 12-1. The number 7, Field Pass, has 9 wins from 30 starts, 3 seconds and 5/3 for 1.1 million. The horse is by Lemon Drop Kid, by Runaway Groom on the back end, and it's Money Making Mike. And it's got the apprentice up, Mr. Gomez, for sure. Well, this horse ran at Kentucky Downs on September 14th in a handicap race, a 1 mile. For 180,000 on the 14th. Ran 4th by 5. I think he was boxed in, and I think he ran evenly that day. But the race 2 back at Kentucky Downs, 4 days apart, the horse ran a decent number in the Grade 3 WinStar Million Stakes. That's the race that puts him on the map for me. The race on the 10th of September. If he runs that race and Gomez get the break in weight here, I think this horse can hit the board and or win this race. I can't believe with the pace numbers and the speed figures that Field Pass runs that he's 12-1 on the morning line. Like I said, it is Money Making Mike, and of course he's dropping into this Grade 3 race. So to me, this is my best bet of the day and my long shot play. I love Field Pass in this here spot for sure. Our second pick, as we key the number 7, would be, of course, it's Chad Brown. The number 10 horse, Public Sector. Well, don't have to look far, right? Public Sector will be making up a bunch of ground. He's, what is he, 7-2 on the morning line. 5 wins for 15 starts, which is 1/3 of his starts as wins. 3 seconds and 3/3. By Kingsman, bred like all get out. Chad Brown is doing the services in the trainer's booth, and he's got Mr. Irad on in services. The horse ran 3rd in the Pinnacle race on September 10th, which was the Baltimore-Washington International Turf Cup. Not a bad race at all. I mean, Set Piece won that race, and he ran a decent race. It looked like he had a little trouble. He went a little wide. I think he's going to be making up a ton of ground. And to me, the number 10 horse, Public Sector, Chad Brown, of course, is the horse to beat in here at 7-2. And that's not a bad number on Public Sector. Don't like the fact that he's in the 10 hole. But again, he's not a speedy horse that should get caught wide into the first turn. He should settle right in behind the pack, find his spot, and then make his run as they turn for home. The number 10 horse is a huge win contender in this spot. As we all know, is Chad Brown on the grass, right? And our third pick, if we had to round it out, would be La Imperator, right? La Imperator, the number 5 horse, is the other Chad Brown runner. This is a very nice horse. 9-2 on the morning line. The speed figures are rock solid on the number 5. So as always, Chad Brown is loaded for bear. Now this horse won an overnight stake race on September 10th at Monmouth Park. Didn't earn the greatest speed figure, but it was at 1.5 miles. So he's cutting back here to 1.1 miles. Right, and it was the Precious Passion Stakes at 1.5 miles, and the horse ran lights out, but didn't earn the greatest speed figure. But 2 back in the Bowling Green July 31st at Saratoga, ran a beautiful race in that Grade 2. Gate to wire darn near, but got beat by the other Chad Brown, Rock Emperor. right? So again, to me, La Imperator is very, very strong here. Both of Chad Brown's horses in here, both the number 10 Public Sector and the number 5 La Imperator. And if that wasn't enough, Chad Brown has Lonesome Fugitivist also. I don't like that one, which is the number 1. So that is our third pick in here, La Imperator. And I guess if we had to round out our super here, I guess the number 9 horse, Safe Conduct, would probably be a safe bet, right? Phil Serpy is doing the services, 4 wins from 14 starts, 3 seconds and 1/3 for $700,000. The horse is by Bodemeister. Fair breeding on him, by Grad on the back end. Like I said, it is Phil Serpy, and you have Lascano in the yard. Now, the horse did run a decent race in the stake race on August 6th at Saratoga, which was the Tipton Lure Stakes. Not very bad race. Earned a very, very nice speed figure. And at 8-1, the number 9 horse should be used underneath for sure in the tries and superfectors, right? Safe Conduct is a great horse to hit the board to round out a trifecta or a super. So there it is in this year's Knickerbockers. Well, what do I think? Well, I'm only thinking one way, to be honest with you. I just can't believe the value that I'm getting on Phil Pass here. I mean, maybe I'll be broke after this race, but I mean, I have to bet this horse top and bottom to win, run him up and down in the tries at 12-1. The horse's pace figures are just so nice. I do get the services of the apprentice, Mr. Gomez. It's money making Mike Maker making plenty of money. So I don't know how I don't bet Phil Pass in here. Now, granted, he's running against Chad Brown's horses, who are always ready to run on the surface. But at 12-1, I'm getting the right return for my money. I get I get $12 for every dollar I bet. I can't help it. It's going to be my best bet today, Phil Pass, and my long shot play for sure. Who am I going to use underneath Phil Pass? I'm going to use the number 10 horse for sure, Public Sector, and the number 5 horse, La Imperator, and the number 9, Safe Conduct. Those 3 horses I'm surely going to use underneath, and I'll use the Pole Alto horse, the number 8 at 4-1 as well. So for me, it's all about Phil Pass here. I'm going to run this horse up and down in the tries. I'm going to bet Phil Pass the number 7 to win. I'm going to key him on top of the 10, 5, 9, and 8 and see what happens there. Maybe I'll go 7 with 10, 5, 9, 8 with all, and then, run it up and down like that. But I am just flat out head over heels in this particular spot for Phil Pass. I think he's got a great, great shot. And the value, if we get anything near 12-1, to me it's a serious, serious overlay. So again, in this year's Knickerbocker, I think I have them dead to right here with Phil Pass, with Money Making Mike and Mr. Gomez in the yards at 12-1. So it's the 7. We're going to key over top of the 10, 5, 9, 8 like that, and we'll move the second 7 horse to the second spot and run him up and down. We think he can win this race for sure. So let me know what y'all think. I am flat out in love with the number 7, Phil Pass. Let me know what y'all think in this year's Knickerbocker 8th race on Sunday at beautiful Aqueduct over there in Jamaica, Queens, for sure. I can't believe this horse is 12-1. I mean, maybe I've lost my mojo. Maybe the game has passed me by. I don't think so. But I love Phil Pass here. The 7 horse in the Knickerbocker at 12-1. Money Making Mike. All right, y'all. Thanks for so much. Talk to you real soon. Stay classy in everything you do. Let's see how Phil Pass run. I think he can't help but to run good in here, for sure.